Prospective buyers, maybe like yourself, are asking, is this a good time to buy a home? When they're told that this is a good time to buy, they question it, saying, shouldn't I wait until the rates drop? Not in my opinion. My name is Doug Waldman. I'm a licensed loan officer. I'm also an ex-appraiser, builder, developer, property manager. And let me explain my thinking. Let's look at a hypothetical purchase of $555,000 with 10% down, leaving a $500,000 principal. And let's look at the difference in principal and interest payments between a 6% and 8% rate. At 6%, the principal and interest payment would be just shy of $3,000 at $2,998. At 8%, it jumps up $671 to $36.69 per month principal and interest. The difference is, again, $671 per month. $671 per month times 12 months is $8,052 annually, which is the difference between the 6% and 8% loan on a $500,000 principal. Something else to look at is the appreciation side of the formula. Is the house going to go up in value? Speaking in broad strokes and big generalities, in doing some research, I found 4% to be an acceptable number for both the Southern California market and the Las Vegas Valley as far as appreciation went over the last 12 months. It's generally accepted and acknowledged by most real estate professionals that there's a shortage of homes compared to the demand in both markets right now. If you ask many realtors, they'll tell you there are not even close to enough houses on the market. So going back to our hypothetical purchase of $555,000, assuming 4% appreciation, you take $555 and multiply it by 104%, gives you $578,000 and appreciation of $23,000 in a 12-month period. For this exercise, then let's compare the difference in payment between the 6 and 8% of $8,052 versus the appreciation of $23,000. So if I said, hey, pay a little extra of $8,000, you'll get $23,000 back versus paying 100% interest for your apartment or your rented house where you're paying the landlord's mortgage, would you do it? Now let's look at what 2 years looks like. So again, $555,000 year one, 4%, $578,000 in value. Year two, $601,000 in value. That's an increase of $46,000 to your bottom line or net worth. The numbers are even more stark at 2 years. $46,000 in appreciation versus $16,000 in extra interest payments, which very well may be deductible. I'm not a tax accountant, so please talk to your tax preparer or tax professional for sound tax advice. Here's some information I found on Redfin, which is an automated valuation model regarding one specific zip code in Las Vegas, and they're talking about nearly 20% appreciation over the last year. So imagine how dramatic the numbers I'm presenting would be if we were using 20% appreciation year over year for 2 years. The house would be going up at over $100,000 a year. Obviously, this has been a fairly simplified look. Real estate and real estate markets are very complex, and they ebb and flow through the time of the year, through what's going on economically, etc. But it'll give you a general sense of what I think. Some areas are going to appreciate more than others, are more desirable than others. We didn't discuss tax benefits of home ownership because the government incentivizes you to own a home and allows you to write off a certain percentage of the interest you pay on that home. And then there are other affordability and qualifying issues, like can you qualify for the higher 8% rate, which is a different conversation. We're working on the presupposition that you can qualify for both. Like most mortgage lenders right now, I have an entire pipeline of people that are pre-qualified that have not gotten into the market. And when the talking heads on the news say, rates are down and it's time to jump in, what do you think that's going to do to the market? This is supply and demand economics 101. When demand is increasing and supply is static, prices go up. Prices are going to soar, and there will be bidding wars with people trying to win houses. That house that began at $555,000 will now list at $601 2 years from now, assuming just a very conservative 4%. Imagine when there's 10 people trying to all get that house like we saw last summer and the summer before. The bidding could push the price up 5, 10, 15, even 20% over ask. I remember a deal I was involved with a year ago where the house was listed at $1 million. It sold at $1.15. So to me, the question is pretty simple. Do you want to pay $600, $610, $620, $630 for a house that you could buy today for $550 just 2 years from now? The house is going to go up either way. It's either the differential between the $550 and the new number is going to be in your pocket as net worth or the seller's pocket as profit that you have to pay. The sooner you get in my estimation, the better.